So same thing with the warm-up. You can go through the same snap down series as in the first video. In that first workout, we did a lot of unilateral stuff. I want to go more bilateral with this. So we're gonna go squat to press. I love squat to press because it mimics a lot of the power that we generate in basketball motions. So again, you're gonna get about shoulder width apart, have that elbow kind of parallel to that same side knee. Pretend like there's kind of like a string that's connecting the two. So you're gonna get here, everything scapula up, and you're gonna go squat to press, squat to press. Again, you don't want to get those knees forward, you want those hips back to press. We want a big range of motion here. Squat to press. Clearly you can see what this mimics. Squat to press. We're gonna go 10. And I don't want it to be like eccentric. I don't want it to be slow, lower to press. You can be semi-elastic with this. Squat to press, squat to press. 10 each arm. So the next are gonna be bicep curls. I don't really want them to be like your traditional, I want it to be alternating, but I don't want it to be your traditional, because you're not gonna be in a lot of motions in games where your wrists are like that. So keep a grip. This is kind of how the grip is gonna be. It's not gonna be flipped, it's gonna be forward. Scapula back, and you're literally gonna go like here, alternating bicep curls. Let's go 16, 8 each arm. Last rep in this block, it's gonna be core rotation, obliques. I'll go to the side with it. So you're gonna keep the feet dorsiflex, you're gonna have it elevated. Keep that back up. I don't want it to sink, and I don't want it to overly arch either. So you're gonna be right here. You're gonna just rotate 2, 3, 4. You're just rotating and just touching the plate to the ground. You don't want to wobble too much. Again, you want your entire body to stay stable. The only thing that's rotating is that core and the plate. You're gonna go 12 of those in total. So the next is alternating lateral squat. Again, I want to pretty much try to keep it bilateral. We get into a lot of this positions defensively when we're changing directions. We get into it when we're crossing over. We get into it with the jab. There's a lot of times where we get into lateral squat positions. We're gonna do alternating, so you can do a goblet hold as well. You can also use a kettlebell for this. So you're gonna get into squat, up, squat, up. Again, I don't want that knee to come out. I want the hips back, and try to get as much of a range of motion as possible. We're gonna go 16 in total. This weight should be about 30 to 40% of your body weight. So you can challenge the weight though. It could be a little bit over, just like that. And when you push, again, it's generating from the floor up, from the ground up, and you're letting that force kind of just shift that momentum up. So the next are going to be plate raises. The key emphasis on this is keeping your core stable and not having too much upper body movement. You want to try to eliminate that as much as possible. A lot of the force is going to be generated from the core. That's how that range of motion is going to be. Yes, the power is generated from the core, but the core is still going to be stable. You're still going to keep that core stable. The arms, I don't want it to be too bent, but I don't want it to also be too extended. So you're going to start with that plate kind of rested between your legs. Again, scapula pinched back, spine up, and you're gonna just lift over your head. 1, 2, 3. 25 is a lot. Again, I don't want you to have to like come here to force it up. I want it to be honest to that core and rotational strength right here. 1, 2. How it will look facing here will be like this. Last one is one of my faves. It's gonna be a push-up with an isometric hold. You can use dumbbells, preferably kettlebells, because you can get into a deeper range of motion with isometric holds, but dumbbells are fine. We're gonna progress to this with feet elevated, but for now we'll start it without. So again, same principles with that flat back pinch scapula. You're gonna get into that plank position, and you're gonna go down like it's a push-up. Hold for a little bit, about 2 to 3 seconds. Push up. Down, hold. Push up. You want to move into as a single plane. So you don't want your body to like be down and then you're like, you don't want to be like down and then you're kind of like pushing up. No, like you want to go up and down in one singular motion. So again, down, hold, up, down, hold, up.